Hello guys, I shared a truth that I stand for and nobody talks about. But now I want to share something deeper from my personal story. And yes, I had to stand up for this one because I feel there's so much energy moving through me. And it's a sign that I'm expressing myself. And it's interesting, people always say, oh Mia, you're living this life, you're nomadic, you're traveling the world, you do this and that. But the truth is, I carry some deep guilt and shame within me. And that shame is coming from a lot of parts, conditioning, my upbringing, and all these patterns. But it was always about, who am I, like doing this, teaching others, coming back home to themselves, to their body, when I still sabotage myself very much and speak negatively about myself, my body, and B, I have no money. And this is something that I feel deeply ashamed about. And when I say no money, that I often struggled so much on my journey the last 2 years especially, that I had days where I didn't even know where food will come from. Yes. And I haven't shared that before publicly because I felt deeply ashamed of it, because I felt like I'm a bum. I'm doing something wrong. And people would tell me, or my family would say, why don't you get a job? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You have a master's in sports science. What are you doing? And you know what the most powerful part of this whole thing is? Despite having times where I was literally crawling on my knees, praying to God to show me what I need to do and why I'm constantly looping into this pattern of having no money, struggling, hustling, all these things, and being on my own, being in countries where I didn't know anybody. I was living off-grid, literally in tiny houses sometimes in the middle of the woods. Didn't speak the language whatsoever and had no money and didn't know where food would come from. I knew this is what I'm meant to do. I could not imagine doing something else. And I was going crazy. I was thinking, did I lose it? Is something wrong with me? And guys, there were times I did fall back into my old patterns and versions, and I would try to get jobs, apply for jobs, whatever, but nothing would work. Nothing would work. And I felt deep shame and guilt because I thought, if I don't have it together, if I don't even can support myself, who am I to lead others? And then I realized that my ability to help others to come back home to themselves, to be attuned, to choose themselves, has nothing to do with how much money I have from my bank account, what clothing I'm wearing, how my skin looks, how my hair looks, and so on and so forth. It has nothing to do with that. It took me, a whole lifetime, almost 39 years now, and especially the last 2 years to move through this. And I'm still reconciling parts of this. This is not done. This journey is not done. And I believe there will always be parts within me from this social conditioning that will show up. But only as a reminder to know that this is bullshit. But yeah, there's a part of me that I haven't shared publicly before because I felt ashamed. Even now, talking about it, people will see this. This is on my social media content. This is out in the world and people can shame me, blame me, whatever. But here I am sharing this truth, and still I am standing here doing this, and I keep serving people. I keep helping them. I keep sharing my medicine, and in the best way I can with all the resources I have at this given time. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Yeah. So thank you for listening, and I love you.